everyone, I'm Colleen Campbell. I hope you had a delightful weekend despite all the heat that we're dealing with. All right, I have some good news for some of us. We do have a stalled out frontal boundary that wants to sink into our region. It could produce an isolated rainstorm by dawn tomorrow morning, but only for some of us. It's likely going to be areas along and north of I-30, which only covers a small of our East Texas counties or area, about 20% of our area. So it's not a rain that will be widespread, but again, we've been so dry that any rain in any part of the region, we're open to it. It looks like the Arklatex and Arkla Mists will likely have most of these storms. You can see a nice outflow boundary right now producing some hefty storms out by Arkansas, but in our area, the last 3 hours, we've had some clouds, some pop-up showers, very brief, very short-lived and limited in coverage and duration. You can see those winds really pumping in from the south. We will have a breezy day for tomorrow. We'll get to that in a second, but let's look at these rain shower chances. Here we are tomorrow around 5 a.m. Again, you can't really go off this model too much because it really isn't reading too well as far as where the rain will pop up, and that's because this frontal boundary is very weak. So again, I'm saying for areas along and north of I-30, which is basically around Mount Pleasant, Sulphur Springs, Emory, Mineola, Gilmer, Jefferson, Linden, you get the idea, basically north of Tyler. Best opportunity to see a rainstorm. That's not to say the rest of us won't see anything. If we do, fantastic. We also could have a pop-up in the afternoon during the peak heating hours, but again, it would be fairly isolated, not the widespread rain that we're hoping and wishing for. Forecasted overnight lows in the upper 70s, lower 80s. That means it will be a muggy morning tomorrow because we have high dew points as well. And then forecasted afternoon temperatures for our Monday in the triple digits, the lower hundreds, very similar to what we had for today, if not that, in the upper 90s. Of course, we have another heat advisory. Most of East Texas under a heat advisory for tomorrow until 7 p.m. And then we also have an excessive heat warning, same counties as today, Rains, Hopkins, and Van Zant. And again, that goes until 7 p.m. I'll tell you, I'm on a roll here. I got another viewer picture. This is from Dale Hod in Crockett. He said sunset over pasture and his ponds. And man, Dale, that is a great picture. I even see, I think, a little cow in the distance enjoying that sunset. So we have Saharan dust this time of the year, which is great for getting a nice aesthetic, beautiful sunset. Not so good for getting precip because the dry dust can eat away at our precip chances. Also, there's burn bans in effect. Don't forget that. Tomorrow will be a breezy day. You can't burn anyway, but wildfires can start and spread very easily when it's hot, dry, and we have winds like this that we're forecasting for tomorrow. Occasional gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Here's your 7-day forecast. A few opportunities for rain tomorrow morning, Thursday, and Friday. Again, pretty isolated, but we'll take whatever comes our way.